Welcome back. Fraud is running rapid with the pandemic, especially for our seniors here. And to help us protect them is the founder of Consider It Done Seniors, Malaya Madrid. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You are so important to our senior community, and I wish I knew you when my mother was going through this, my aunt was going through this, but you do something that's very important and special for them, and that is to help them find fraud in their taxes, in what they're doing, and to pretty much save them from, again, losing money and losing their sanity a little bit.
I do. I try to help them basically go through their bank statements, go through all of their accounts, and see if they authorize charges or not. Really, this started because I had a tax client who aged and he found it harder to go through his mail, and he asked me to help him file his stuff. When I started going through it, I noticed, oh my gosh, Body by Jake over and over again. And I asked him, did you subscribe to Body by Jake? And of course he said no. So we were able to fight those charges and get his money back. But what we found was that somebody was using his credit card. They had signed up for Body by Jake, and for over a year, supplies were being shipped to an address in California, and they were getting them.
And that's the thing with our seniors, that they think they're doing the right thing by setting up for those pays, and they don't know what's going on with different things.
Yep.
You're very important because as a son of an older mom, I like to say, doesn't want to listen to me because I want to sit down with her and go, Mom, let's go through this. But for some reason, they don't want to work with family members. Why is that?
There's a little disconnect. They remember you as a child, and that's the way they're always going to remember you. And so it's easier when you bring in an outside person that can give perspective and shed light on the situation. Because a lot of times the kids are like, I've tried to get them to close that account, or I tried to have them consolidate that. How did you do it? And I said, I just told them that they needed to.
Yeah.
And they understood from a fraud perspective, it wasn't like I was taking away their power and control. And that's what a lot of seniors think.
Yeah, that is exactly. And I think when the kids talk to them, they're like, whatever. Also, what's very important, people have to understand, is that you do not just talk with the parent, the senior, you include the family because you want them to understand what's going on, which is so important.
Absolutely. There's been too many times that people call us after the fact, and it's really important that we bridge that gap, because there is, I don't want to say privacy, but parents don't often want their children and everybody to know how much money they have. They don't want them involved on that level.
Yeah.
But if we can keep them in the loop and let them know what's going on, because they do have the best interest most of the time for their parent, and they're looking out for their parent, it seems to help things. And it helps it especially as they progress and they get older, and eventually they can't make those decisions for themselves, and it is the family.
Yeah. Really quick, we have some tips here on the screen.
Yes.
Let's go through them really quick here because this is so important if you're watching. But here goes some things to prevent elderly fraud.
Yes, and I know it sounds very easy, but you're going to want to go through your mail at least once a week. You're going to want to review your financial statements and account statements at least once a month. You're also going to want to freeze your credit, and you can ask for an identification protection PIN from the IRS so only you can file tax returns. Because those are the number one ways that they defraud seniors.
Well, I like this. Can I have you come back and talk, especially as we come up with tax season, and how we can talk with our elders and our seniors about taxes? Because I know with the stimulus check, everything going on, the COVID, everything, it's kind of like overwhelming them, because that's what I'm having with my mom right now. So we should have you back, and we'll talk more as we get ready to file taxes that you can help out.
I would love to.
Oh, perfect.
Have you back.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.